The 13th Annual Michigan Livestock Expo wrapped up July 27th, concluding with the Sale-abration auction at Cherry Barc Farm in Vermontville. This was the second year in a row that COVID-related restrictions forced the show out of the MSU Pavilion and south to the Branch County Fairgrounds.
Grand champion market goes. Who gave 10,000 here? 05.
I think we've learned a lot over the last couple of years with COVID in that even though, we're not doing things the way we have in the past, the board has been able to come together with the show manager and the sale manager, and they've done an excellent job of finding a way to be able to hold this with restrictions in place. I think the biggest challenge from what we're hearing from participants is the sense of community they had when they were all showing at the same time. So once, we get through COVID and we figure out, next year, hopefully, what that can look like, we'll be able to bring all the kids back together in one spot.
We had a really successful year again. Everything ran extremely smooth. We couldn't have asked for check-ins or the shows to go any better. And our sponsors have been wonderful. The location change and the format change has not changed that for us. The sponsors we have are supportive of Michigan's youth no matter where we're at.
The state's finest youth livestock exhibitors raised over $250,000 at this year's sale. Meijer was again a top buyer, purchasing, among other things, the Grand Champion Market beef for $30,000.
Never made the sale, let alone won it, so very appreciative. It's be my last year in school, so the money will go towards student loans and paying tuition, and pretty proud that I got to be the one to set the goal with them. I got my steer from Texas. His name's Tex. I'd say probably the biggest challenge was just not a lot of shows to go to because of COVID, and getting one ready in the summertime here in Michigan is pretty hard with the hot weather, so we run a cooler, and we rinse in the morning, fog at night, and then kick them out when the sun goes down, bring them back in when the sun goes up.
While the show and sale have been successful in their alternate locations the past 2 years, organizers and participants are looking forward to a move back to the MSU Pavilion in 2022.
The kids really enjoy being at the pavilion for the 4 days, 4 days that they're there together. They really get that experience of a state fair feel, that 4 days of being there together and being able to have multiple species. And the format we're in right now, it's really difficult for families that live any kind of distance away from Branch County because they have to travel back and forth, and that's not ideal for anyone. So we're right as of right now, we are excited to be able to get back to the Michigan State Pavilion.
Other major auction supporters included National Beef, Crystal Flash, Greenstone Farm Credit Services, Foster Swift, MMPA, United Dairy Industry of Michigan, CoBank, and Michigan Farm Bureau.